Welcome. Our message is coming from, or is for starseeds. If you don't know if you're a starseed or not sure what that means, our message today is from the Pleiades. These are star beings that are incarnate on Earth because you have the mission to raise the vibration, to raise the frequency. For a lot of people, it results in a sensitivity because it's very heart-centered. Remembering that you come from an energy of unconditional love and really feeling that, but maybe previously have had a hard time like understanding how that fits into a world that seems so harsh and cold. This message is also for a person who has attained mastery over, this feels spiritual, could also be something creative. This is something that you spend a lot of time doing. A lot. Like all of your time is spent either writing, creating music, playing music, art. For some of you, it's being actually creative. For someone specific, I feel like there's a particular person this message is trying to reach, and it's your spirituality. You have reached mastery. I know we have to be careful with that word because it makes it sound like there's a peak or something when really there's infinite potential, but it's that you have gotten to a place where you are the embodiment of your spirituality. It's no longer separate from you. It's just who you are. It's just how you carry yourself in conversation, in everyday life, from the way that you clean your house, to the way that you interact with people in public, to the way you meet a stranger, to the way you reconnect with old friends. Like it just is part of you. And it feels like you had to hide this for a little bit, or you had to, there was a small chunk of time where you were not really sure how to be the embodiment of this energy, because it feels very strong. Like it's one of those things where it's not everybody's cup of tea. Like you are a hot, bold, steaming cup of tea, and it just isn't for everybody. So it could be that you kind of rubbed people the wrong way in the beginning of this journey. That is not the case anymore. Like in our Father of Wands energy, you have fully transformed into your most authentic self, and you are now in a place of just unapologetically like who you are. Like, bitch, this is just me. This is just me in all my radiance and all my fullness and all of my connectedness. This is who I am, and this is how I walk through my life. If you're wondering how that fits in to everyday stuff, so I feel like for this person, you are not like in the healing arts or something. Like I feel like for a lot of the collective that these messages come through for, you are channels, you are Reiki practitioners, you are tarot card readers. Like you are like in metaphysical stuff. Like you do that for other people as a service. For this person, it feels like that isn't you. You are just going about what other people would consider like regular, normal, like 3D life. Like you're just, maybe you have a family, maybe you have children, maybe you go to PTA meetings, maybe you, like just everything is regular. 9-to-5 job, maybe you, just a regular, like regular feels like the wrong thing to say, but mundane life. If you have been wondering how this mundane life could really express or like receive the full benefit Like you're almost like wondering like, what's my purpose? Like I have embodied all of this spirituality. I feel the fullness of who I am. I'm rooted in my authenticity. I'm feeling connected to source, to my guides. I feel centered. I feel grounded. I feel on fire. I feel alive. I feel well. I feel whole. I feel bliss. But what does that mean when I clock in for my shift at work doing regular stuff? The message here for you from your starseed family is that you are doing it just by showing up. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and it feels very much about grounding into earth energy, like you just existing here. You just existing and showing up in your life is rippling. It is causing waves throughout the collective. And it doesn't mean that you need to do anything differently. It doesn't mean that you need to change jobs or find a new career or start doing metaphysical type stuff. You definitely can if you would like to, but the message here is that you're already doing it. You're already doing it just by existing. Just by existing here on earth, being the embodiment of your vibration. Like that's literally enough. And I feel like that might be the end of the message. Do we have anything else? Oh, you're not alone. If there is a sense of isolation because there's no one else like you, this big, bold, bright energy, and you're like, I don't mind shining. Like I'll shine all day, but it would be cool to find more people like me. Like in my regular mundane job or with my regular muggle friends who aren't into the spirituality and the metaphysics and the quantum physics and the neuroscience. For people that aren't into all of those kinds of things, it might be difficult for you to have conversations about that stuff. And that feels almost like the next step. So the core of the message is that there was somebody looking for their purpose, like looking for what to do now with this big, bold, beautiful energy, this radiant light. Like I have it, I feel great. What do I do? Do I have to change my job? Do I have to, like, how do I be of service with this energy? You don't have to do anything. You are already doing it just by existing. If you want to, if you feel called, if it sparks joy when you think about doing something with it, you might want to take a class just to meet like-minded people. And it feels like they also will be from this starseed family. Like you also, like they are here with the same purpose, the same intention, the same mission to raise the vibration. That is all you're here to do. You don't have to reach the top of the career ladder. You don't have to have the most visibility. You don't have to have the most clients. You don't have to volunteer the most of your time. You don't have to do anything at all. But it will be beneficial for you to connect with more people that are like you. And that feels like a class setting. Even if it's an online class, there's lots of, I'm feeling virtual, like there's virtual communities, but for you, it feels like an in-person situation. For some reason, something about being in person is more comfortable for you, which is the opposite for me. But it feels like you have this, just this warmth and this presence and this charm that really invites people in. And it's almost like when you meet, like almost people like don't trust it because they're like, how? Like, how can you be that connected? How can you be that genuinely good? Because there's so much like dark and icky in the world, and there's so many people like coming from an unhealed place, people coming from, or like kind of projecting through their wounds and through their unhealed trauma. People have ulterior motives and hidden agendas and are manipulating beneath the surface. especially when they approach you with that kind of charm, with the same kind of warmth and charm that you carry authentically, is the same kind of warmth and charm that people that are working from their shadow try and portray. They are acting the way that you genuinely are. And something about it in the past has made it so that people kind of almost don't trust you. Like, you're too good to be true. You're almost too good to be true. So when something about meeting in person and like working, like a collaborative energy between you and other people, allows for them to see every single like thread, every aspect of your brightness. And it's almost like they can see all the way down. Maybe something about the eyes. I don't know if you maybe have like very beautiful eyes, or very like, there's a magnetism in your eyes. I'm also being called to the idea that you keep your eyes, like in many lifetimes, like no matter what kind of body you incarnate into, on what planet or in what star system, like you have the same eyes. So I wonder if that's what it is. Like, meeting in person gives you the opportunity to see someone like eye to eye and be like, you're my soul family. We are here. We're on this mission together. We're on the same mission. We don't have to do anything. We just get to exist. We just get to be here and be bright and vibrant and radiant. And that's our mission. And us together, we raise the vibration. But when you connect with these people, it's like it multiplies like exponentially. Like, as you meet your soul family and you meet other people that are on this mission, it grows. And like the ripples that you create, like it's just intensified. It happens faster. It happens in a bigger way. So it feels like a class. And it can be any kind of class. It feels very important for you to know that it doesn't have to be a spiritual or metaphysical type class. It can be any type of class. It might be like a yoga class. Well, I mean, I guess that's sort of metaphysical. Yoga class. What's an opportunity? What is someone thinking about doing? A writing class came through pretty strong. A writing class. Creative writing. Are you thinking about taking a creative writing class? If so, the message is guiding you to look into things locally. It's very easy to find things online, like do it at your own pace, or even like do it as part of a virtual community. This feels like something that you can do at your local library, something that is done through a local community college, or something like that. It feels like local. So I feel like that's the end of the message. If you were wondering your purpose, it's just to exist, and you're doing a great job. And it feels like a lot unfolds after you connect. After you connect with your soul family. And it might be one person. Let's say you sign up for a class and there's 20 people in there. The one person that is part of your soul family will find you. You will find each other. You are magnetizing each other. For no reason other than joy. Like, it's not like you need to connect with this person to be healed, or you need to find this soul family so you feel supported. It's nothing like that. It's just that you have this joy and radiance that other people, like, they can't quite understand. And you feel okay about it. You're like, I don't need you to see me. Like, I'm fully good. I'm good. Really, genuinely, I am so good. But wouldn't it be satisfying? Wouldn't it be joyful to connect with someone just like you? And that's the track you're on. So that's what comes next. You don't have to do anything at all, but if you feel called to do it, it's to connect with other people on the same kind of mission. And that's beautiful. So thank you for being here. Thank you for doing what you do, and have fun finding your soul fam. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.